Hello, this is Eden, Claire, and Ryan, and you're listening to Girl Talk, where we discuss issues affecting women on campus.
Okay, what I wanted to focus on though was like in this area where intellect is so like up here, anything mentioned about sex is suddenly like you're just down a tier. You could be like the smartest like girl, especially for girls where it's like you're the smartest girl, but like, oh, you're having sex? Like,
no, I agree. Like if you're like a dude and you're like super smart and you're having sex,
you've got it all.
Yeah, you're super smart, you're having sex, you're on a team or something, like a sports team, and like you're a player, like holy darn it. Like, you're like, gosh diggity dog. You're like a god to like other dudes around you. And like
also like for Claire, isn't it also just the fact that if there's a guy in your life, that's time you could be devoting to grades or like studying and whatnot, and you're like, why can't I have it all? Whereas if you look at a guy's perspective, they can get good grades and still hang out with a girl because it's like what you're saying, where it's like they can go out because people aren't going to mess with them because they're a dude. So like they can have it all. Whereas we're like, oh, well, I guess I'm just going to stay home tonight.
I'm just going to wait for my man.
Maybe
when I get married in college.
Exactly.
No, but do you think that if you were a boy, it would be different? Like, is it the fact that you're a girl or is it your parents?
I think it's both, but I definitely think that I would connect better if I was a boy, which is kind of sad. But like because I'm a girl, there's always this need to protect me, and my parents will even be like, oh, that man over there, he's looking at you, like you shouldn't have worn that. And I was
what
like,
the heck?
Your parents have said that?
Yeah, there's also this idea that like I'm dressing up like this, I'm putting on makeup, so I attract people and then I date them. But in reality, it's like so little about the attraction. It's more about, oh, this person, like I connect with them on like an intellectual like level. And I think girls, it's all about, oh, he's attracted to me, but like I can't be attracted to, I have to be attracted to his body. I can't be attracted to like what's going on and like, and then so this is kind of a weird side note, but if you're talking about your relationship in like terms of, oh God.
Can you not interrupt when Claire's talking, please? And thank you very much. Continue.
I don't know if this is too graphic or not. Okay, but if you're talking about a relationship in a sexual context, you're going to be getting more support from dudes than you are from girls.
Your fellow female.
Like, I mean, they kind of not degrade you, but girls are more likely to judge other girls.
It's because they're
boys
insecure.
Judging girls on. Like,
it's like, in a way, I think it's like, oh, they want that, but they can't have it, or they're too afraid to like live that way, like live their life that way. So then they just are like, they put you down.
I agree. Like society raises girls to be more closed off about sex.
Yeah.
So or not even just sex, relationships, like,
love.
Well, not necessarily love, just anything other than a committed relationship. Girls are taught like not to have. You're not allowed to just be talking to somebody, or else you're seen as, you know, quote a hoe, or like, you know, you're playing around. But if a guy can talk to multiple girls, like it's cool. So going back to what Claire said, where it's like it's more accepted around guys to talk sexually, I think that that's true, and I agree. And not that girls wouldn't want to, like Eden said, but more so that girls can't, or that there's been a time in the past where maybe they have, and it's been like just like there was a disgusting response.
But what do you mean, like that they can only talk about it if they're in a committed relationship?
I'm not necessarily saying that you can only talk about it if you're in a committed relationship, or that's the time that you can have a conversation, if you even have a conversation about it. I'm saying that girls are expected to be in committed relationships.
Oh, in order to have those experiences.
In order to have, those experiences, and then to still not talk about it because it wouldn't be acceptable for the girl to bring it up. Yet I feel like if boys bring it up and the girl is like upset with it, it would be like not a big deal because the boy can say whatever he wants. Whereas if a girl said it and then the boy was like, that's my privacy, I don't want that out there, it would be like, how dare she even mention?
So how would you propose to change that? Like, as a solution, like, how are we as teenagers, as, like, women, and, like, in general, feminist movement, blah, 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 how are we supposed to change that? Or, like, not change it, but take steps forward.
I think it just has to do with having like a strong female role model in your life. But obviously that's hard to come by if, like, say you don't have a good...
I got a burp. I'm so sorry.
It's hard to come by if you don't have a good relationship with your mom, for example, or also you don't know a trusted adult on campus. But I feel like no one really talks about... since none of these women who we're looking up to are talking about it, we feel like, oh, we have to keep this hush-hush.
Yeah, I feel, honestly, I'm not trying to be cheesy or anything, but, like, in a way, I do feel empowered when I talk to people like you guys who are not judgmental. Like, I'm not in any way saying, like, that you guys always agree with me and, like, what I do, but I've never, like, said something and felt like this, like, immediate judgment, and in ways that kind of, can you? In ways that, like, makes up for the fact that I don't have, like, a role model. Like, yes, my mother is my role model, but in the circumstance that I didn't have her as a role model, like, these friendships would make up for that, because I don't necessarily think I need to look up to somebody older than me. I just need to feel accepted and, like, empowered by the people around me, and then I think that could contribute to the change that we should see, because it should be like a societal thing with, like, your peers, rather than the people older than you changing the world, because, you know, we're the next generation. Yeah, exactly. And we're teaching the generation after us. So
I agree. I think that's a good note to end on.
I keep moving the table.
Well,
this was Girl Talk with your girlies.
Keeping that in for sure.